Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Got this light right here in front of me. So I look like that. Look like a sorcerer. I only wish. Now, well, happy Thanksgiving. And just a quick message. We're going to do a little bit of Qigong today. Pretty excited about. And a short meditation. So today's practice, I want to wrap it up kind of quick. So thanks for joining me. And hopefully you're staying safe, doing what's right, not what's easy. I know it's very tempting to have or travel, have people around you, but take your precautions, please. So I do want to talk about Thanksgiving and all of that, and being thankful, of course, is so important. We know that. We don't want to, I don't have to necessarily talk to you about having gratitude and being thankful and all that stuff. But I do want to look at least one perspective as to where thankfulness and gratitude might come from and some of its side effects, which is kind of cool. In Patanjali's yoga and is somewhat revealed in Vedanta as well. But certainly in Patanjali's yoga, we have the five kleshas, right? The corruptions of the minds, or the shades, or the veils, or colorings of the mind, right? And one of which, of course, is the ego, right? When we think about the ego, and if it were to be completely dominant, it is, of course, we make everything about us. The world revolves around us. The more we practice yoga, though, we hope to diminish its effects more and more. So something that's kind of like unique on taking a practice like a gratitude journal, training yourself to be more thankful. And let me speak very briefly to the idea of training yourself, because it is in Karma Yoga where we, kind of first learn to witness what it takes, or witness our own behaviors, our own actions, as they might relate to other people or things. Our words, and our thoughts, and our actions, driven by our own self-interest, or are we really looking out for one another? Are we really seeing how we kind of like fit into the scheme of our friends, the relationships we have with our friends, our family dynamics? What is it we're doing to help everybody else out? And in doing so, we help ourselves out, which I think is like kind of cool. It's not as if the ego puts people aside and puts you first. When we learn to diminish the effect of the ego, we look to benefit the whole. So it's not as if we're taking away from ourselves, even though there is certain practice. We look at maybe the 8th, 7th, 8th chapter of the Tao Te Ching, right? She who puts herself last leads from the front. So anyway, when we kind of set ourselves aside and we see ourselves as that whole, and I've spoken about this recently in terms of like nature, right? We cannot lord over nature. We are simply a part of it. And the more that we improve our environment, the healthier we become. So we receive this benefit from it. I suppose there is a little bit of selfishness in, the fullest practice of gratitude, right? When we're there to help other people out, we end up helping ourselves out as well. All right, so let's look to what these kleshas are all about. So the one we're really focusing on today is the ego. So what ends up happening is, the more that we place emphasis on my home, my pets, so on and so forth, the more we diminish the effect of the ego. Now, over time, we have the benefit of slowly kind of whittling away at the effect of the ego might have over us. So it's a long game. It's not something that is simply done once, twice, a dozen times, and you let it go. It's something that we keep up with our entire lives. Okay. So I do want to do a little bit of, well, before we get into our little movement practice, have a great Thanksgiving. All right. Again, if you are with a group of people, please uh, do your best to, keep things as safe as possible. Okay. And keep a check on that ego. It's a good way to become more grateful, just in everyday life. Okay. Also, I want to address, of course, that this holiday, it can be a very difficult holiday for people of, well, the natives of our country. So, we have to be incredibly sensitive to that. Remember, if we're not separating from anybody. We are being as inclusive as possible as yogis. And in doing so, we diminish the ego. We don't want to create an identity outside of, it's us versus them, as it may have been in the past. But learn to adopt some of the traditions, right? If you yourself are not Native American, my wife is of a small percentage Native American, and nonetheless, we're on the land that they were wonderful stewards of for centuries, and centuries and centuries before Europeans like my family had come here. So be sure to pay homage to the contributions that they made to this wonderful land, and hopefully we can learn lessons from those wonderful ancestors, and hopefully we learn those lessons and we put them into practice. Okay, so today's movement, again, I'm trying to keep this as short as, like a lot of soft moving Qigong practices, our goal is to make things as fluid as possible. No disruptions, okay? Now let's just first stand with our feet just outside the width of our hips. All right, we're just gonna do left to right, we call coat sleeves. All right, and all I'm doing is learning to relax my upper body, mostly my legs, my hips, a little bit of my waist is kind of guiding the movement, but my arms, right, my shoulders, my chest, my head, my neck is pretty darn relaxed. So just try to get into this very relaxed state for a moment. I call this, it's right and left press, the exercise we're getting into. So, all right, now we're loosened up a little bit. Let's come back through center, try to just unwind naturally. So essentially the movements, right, as I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to sweep it across like so, right, and then I'm pushing with my left hand towards the right, okay? I double back through center. I do the same thing with the left, right? I make this big circle out in front of me. I'm going from left to right, inhaling, and then with my right hand, exhaling, press underneath, all right? All right, so then I double back around with the right, going from right to left, inhale, exhale, push with the left. Circling with the left to right, inhale, exhale, push right. Inhale, right to left. Exhale, push left hand to the right. Inhale, circle left to right. And the right hand, push left. Inhale, right hand, moving from the right to the left. Exhale, pushing left hand to the right. Notice it's underneath the right arm. Inhaling, that left arm circles from left to right. Exhale, right hand pushes to the left, underneath of the left arm. Right, the hand that pushes the right arm, inhaling, right, we kind of sweep it towards us through center, out to the right, forward, and to the left. And then as I exhale, the left arm is underneath of the right, pushing to the right. With the left hand that just pushed, inhale through center to the left, forward, to the right, Right hand pushes to the left. Exhale. Inhaling right through center to the right and to the left. Left hand, exhale, pushes to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, push right. Inhale, right arm, circling. Exhale, left hand pushes right. Inhale, left arm, circling. Exhale, right hand pushing left. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, left, pushing to the right. Notice your feet, your balance. Inhale, left circling. Exhale, right pushes to the left. Inhale, right circling. Exhale, left pushes right. Inhale, left circling. Exhale, right pushes left. Inhale, right circling. Exhale, left pushes right. Inhale, left circling. Your whole body involved. Exhale, right pushes left. Inhale, right circling. Exhale, left pushes right. Inhale, left circling. Exhale, right pushes left. Inhale, right circling. Exhale, left pushes right. Now let's do a few rounds on your own. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whole body involved. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Goal, of course, memorize the movements. Inhale. Exhale. Breath guide your movements. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back through center. Set your hands by your sides, by your hips, palms face down, little bend in the elbows, little bend in the knees. Right? Very gently inhaling. We don't straighten everything necessarily. We just feel, imagine ourselves rising up. Exhale, rooting down. Feel the breath move through your palms and the soles of your feet. Inhaling, prana, chi up through the soles of the feet, the palms. Exhale, pressing prana, chi through palms, soles of the feet. Inhale, absorb. Exhale, root down. Inhale, absorb. Exhale, root down. Inhale, absorb. Exhale, root down. Taking your hands to your belly. All right, just below the navel. 5 deep breaths. Try to lead the breath into your hands. Full, even breath. Stay focused on your breath, guiding the breath into your hands. Feel your feet firmly rooted. Be calm, relaxed. Last full inhale. Exhale. Gently release the arms by your sides. Keep your eyes open. Step your feet together. And thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful holiday. Please observe, right, the traditions of really all cultures, but specifically those of the natives of this great land of ours. All right. Peace, everybody. Take care of yourself and others.